Our short stay in Thailand predictably included visits to many of the fantastically decorated palaces and temples, and included seeing the famous Golden Buddha, as well as many others. The temples can be dedicated to the Buddhist, Hindu or Chinese religions, and all are spectacular to see and to experience. We also had several trips by boat, as much of the local life takes place on or beside the many waterways. A visit to the famous floating market was a must. As we were travelling light, we didn't want to be buying anything extra, but I did rashly decide on one of the local hats.
Are you bargaining, madame?
Sorry?
Are you bargaining?
We haven't got as far as the price yet. I'm just looking at the colours.
Get the price first.
How much are they?
And fair, 3-in-1.
These school children were on a special outing and being taught by a Buddhist monk, whereas these ones were as fascinated by the camcorder as youngsters anywhere.
I can see you.
Another feature of life in Thailand are the ever-present mischievous monkeys. Here they are diving for bananas in a pool near our temporary jungle home in the Khao Sok National Park. This beautiful lodge was the cheapest place we stayed at throughout our visit at £1.50 for the night. Once again we go boating, but on a lake this time, to visit a village on a nearby island. But finally it's time for us to leave this particular paradise and travel onward to Malaysia. And here we have a Sunday outing and join the local people who are enjoying a family afternoon of impromptu swimming. The Boys Brigade are busy practicing some rescue work, so Frank decides some exercise of his own. Oh, well, that's not bad. More than I could do. Meanwhile, other families are enjoying various different activities within the park. In the evening, we were surprised to come across this busy and bustling night market.
Okay, and nowadays there's no more hand plucking, yeah? Okay. So
But then we move on to the Cameron Highlands and visit a tea plantation.
85. Yeah. So after that, you bring it with the scissors, such as a long grass machine. Okay.
Our guide then takes us on a wet and bumpy ride to meet some children in their village, which is a community of the Orang Asli people.
There's a hunting.
With the blow pipe?
Yeah, with the blow pipe.
Did he have the ball?
Yeah, even today.
Did he have the ball arrow?
No, no.
So the blow pipe dart is poison?
Yeah. Okay. They're like nowadays you can get like the wild boar, the wild goat. Okay. So
Still rather wet when we arrive in Kuala Lumpur, so we decide to move on with another bus trip. Once again, we join local people who are enjoying themselves in various ways at the beach.
Eat crab. Good to eat.
Lebih pada siapa ada S. Boleh dapat di kita uri. Weh, kakak.
Take a picture of your big crab. And then we pay a visit to one of the Malaysian Hindu temples. Now we are at the city of Malacca, along with many other visitors. The covered bullock carts are only a tourist attraction nowadays, but very popular with visitors. Finally, we are waiting at the bus station by the river and watching the local water life before our next stop in Singapore. Here we have moved into a much more modern world, but still with plenty of visitors who are mostly intent on recording the occasion on film. We really liked this lively piece of street sculpture.
Up and say, you build up from the bottom here and keep jacking it up. You're going to jump from the window, have you got
A cable car trip to the adjacent tourist island of Sentosa gave us some great views of the area. After the dolphin show, we returned to the mainland in the colourful Chinatown area where we were staying, which was always lively. On another evening, we enjoyed the quieter experience of a night safari at Singapore Zoo before we flew onward to our next stop in Australia. After visiting Australia, we chose to end with a week in colourful Bali, with its beautiful clear seas. and inevitably there were the many beach traders to keep us company.
No, thank you, boss. Just look, no worries. No, very cheap. No, no. Little money. Yeah,
I film you, yes.
very nice. Nice. Đâu mà không phải gì có chuyện đấy không?
One of the traditional visitors' experiences is a visit to see the local Barong Chris drama. We then moved on to see the rice-growing plantations and the age-old rice terraces, which have been cultivated for centuries in this way. We were fascinated to see that the wooden and stone souvenirs sold in the shops were genuinely handmade on a simple production line. Once again we had a temple visit, this time dressing up for the occasion. And then we were back to another beach full of rolling waves. We had come here to have the chance to practice our horse riding skills on this occasion. and we were delighted to be able to watch people arriving in preparation for one of the many festivals and processions which are regularly held in the various villages.
So that's the end of the festival then?
And finally it was time to go home, both for them and, after our wonderful holiday, for us too.